Celestia.
Pretty sure that's something that would be noticed.
Oh. Everybody's been getting ready to leave. Been gathering up supplies, getting organized. The parties finally, or the towns finally decided who they're sending out. The party's gathering at the town square super early in the morning, no one around. Town guards are kind of leaving them alone, making sure they're on the outlying ridge. That way the party going out can discuss what they're doing.
So we're going to that.
You're meeting in the town square.
So
I'm going to eat everyone now.
Where is I? Not there yet.
You're there.
Oh, okay.
They gathered up some allies.
Alright.
I've been playing some really fucking weird games. Really.
So it's your go.
So where's your sweet?
So
I didn't bring the. Oh. You'd have to look for the. That's where they'd be if I had them.
So the plan is we're going to go to the Chinchillan village that the Adventure Party found, Adventure 4 back in war.
Yes. As well as we were going to see about the collector over there.
You guys are talking.
We also need to. I feel the collector will have more information with the Shadow Clutch, seeing how he might be doing some dealing with them.
Side note, you guys might want to introduce yourself to the recruits.
Alright, we have some new recruits.
I am Gabriel Dawnstar, Paladin of Veronis. I have Celestial.
That's one of my hand was on my wrist! I am Darium Gearsmith. I am a former member of the Shadow Clutch. And this is my sister, Zephany. As you would see a black dragonkin in front of you and a small anthropomorphic red panda girl
And
with an electric guitar.
Was it Alfreano one of your sisters?
Yes. Well, you didn't introduce yourself, did you?
No.
You gotta remember, Zeph doesn't talk very much.
What are you looking for, Miss?
She's weird because she's a pop star.
Tweezers.
Crystal
Yeah, she
Barrel
saves
9, I
her
don't know
voice
what
for
she did.
performances. You know, saves her mouth music for performances.
Somewhere in
You
the
must
flyers.
save your voice.
So who else is here?
Just the new people.
Mm-hmm.
So your names.
Oh, goddammit. Are
You're
you another goddamn
illiterate, not mute.
Who says I decided to even show up at first?
You're there.
You're the one that put me there.
I know.
I didn't ask to be put
You're
there.
there.
More dads!
You're one of the recruits.
I don't even have a backstory yet.
You don't have to give that yet.
Just need your name.
I'm
Get too hard.
Silas.
Silas.
Mm-hmm.
Who? What is your name?
Silas.
It just looks weird. It looks like blanket cloth, but it's not. Me?
Not play a dude character.
I am Alfreana, sister to
You're in.
To us two.
And all the others.
Yeah, we'll go over that when we go over that.
or like 3 dozen sisters and siblings.
I think he has like, what, 30 odd some kids?
That's what I'm saying, like 3 dozen.
Too many.
He has 24 through the
You don't.
silver
yet.
and shadow.
Considerably. Except calling you Walter Frey. Walter Frey from Mount Did You Have? Sidecar and advanced.
11.
You two are a rather talkative bunch.
The Devati I'll never get easy against.
She might start that came to back up again.
I like the Devati, they were awesome.
I don't care to talk much, especially when I'm among new people.
Be shy.
Well, I informed Cynthia that we started in case you wanted to watch, so.
Okay, well, I guess since introductions are out of the way, it's the game plan.
77.
Zach, you're a whore.
Christmas sucks for me!
This point you need
That's alright, minus 11 from that. Christmas still sucks for me! Because I don't ever give gifts to the Shadow Clutch kids except for Darian, because.
So 67 then.
But he's gonna make all those up. I think it's time for Lance to snippet.
Got for no fucking cake.
Just shooting dust at this point in time.
So you guys are then deciding what you're doing.
You needed to evict me after the first 10.
Well, first of all, we should probably get a ship to go back to that place, which means we're going to have to talk to,
Or,
brother.
since we already know where we're going,
You're going to have the college teleport us, aren't you?
that would be a smarter idea.
How will we get back?
Wouldn't they have had to have seen it?
If we know the location and give them pretty much a decent description, they'd be able to scry it and then.
Oh, yeah, they could scry it. If it's scryable.
If it's scribble. But if it wasn't scribble, that'd be an awful dick move!
And that's pretty much it.
Plus, I don't think he'd be happy letting us another ship because without the other ship,
I'm pretty sure they tried that.
We sent it back.
In
Yeah.
flames.
Didn't we steal another ship too?
No, we sent the original back with all the people that we had found. Remember the pirate auction?
I we sent those all.
The
Back.
people kept trying to stop me from doing the good things!
I thought we sent all those back up to the Chinchilla village.
No, we sent them back home.
The Chinchillan Village. Chinchillan Village is where the ship was parked.
Right.
So they send them to the village to get to the ship.
To get sent back home.
I'm pretty sure. We might have to go back through video later. We're not going to
So we sent them. I thought we sent them back to the village because we sent the orcs to the village to protect them.
To protect the chinchillans and stuff. Because some of them were getting taken too by the...
That's why we went there. That's why we went there to get the Chinchillans back for being.
It wasn't just chinchillans at the auction, though.
That's why we were there in the first place.
At this rate, I'm going to have to call off work before I go to sleep. Oh well.
Okay, so we're gonna say we attempted to try and scry and it didn't work.
Correct. While all the prep was going on, the Wizards Council did try to speed up your guys' journey by scrying. They were blocked.
Oh, it looks like we're going to have to go to Dragonport and talk to our brother.
Oh no.
Okay.
So did you guys get a wagon and stuff? Or were you taking a wagon or no?
We can take a wagon. We got plenty.
I just wasn't sure if you guys were traveling light or not.
No, we're traveling pretty hefty this time. I wanted to bring materials. Miriam will pull the wagon.
I thought stealth was the option this time.
Still never enough.
We're going to the Chinchillan town. After that, we can be stealthy.
You can.
Yes, I am.
Shoulders.
Girl, for you, anything. Just so long as you're not a farm girl.
I could be.
That one we can.
Reaction basis.
Okay.
You know, you're pregnant.
So as you guys are talking, the sun is slowly starting to rise.
It's a shame that I named one of my kids son.
Where's the sun?
That name is not on the list.
There's
There's a lot of unnamed ones on that list
I
too.
know.
This is Bill Lane Wukong.
So the sun is starting to rise.
Son Goku.
You start hearing a few of the early morning townsfolk, the blacksmith starting to get the forge up and running and stuff.
It's a good thing our blacksmith is very musical. Ding, ding, ding with the clang, clang, clang with the steel.
So it's kind of up to you guys then. Are you going to head out before the town starts bustling and you might get stopped by him, or are you going to do your final goodbyes before you leave?
Let's say,
Dirium doesn't give any final goodbyes. He doesn't have any real family members that like him too much.
I don't know.
Yeah, most of the Fey ones are gone.
Oh, bitch.
Oh,
Seriously, Dirium's one of the Shadow Clutch. People are still uneasy around him.
Yo.
Zephany, everybody's like, don't leave, Zephany, but your beautiful music. Oh my god, leave me be.
Go away.
I don't have any family here either.
I knew the town.
You guys can have family here depending on what your race is.
Hmm?
You can have family here depending on what the race is. Because we have a lot of people
There
from the Beast
are a
Wilds.
lot of different races here.
Everywhere Lance went, he said, "Hey, come live where I live."
Hey, you're a rogue, right? You put in your backstory that you work for the Shadow Guard.
Sure. Why not?
You get connections!
The secret police that run my.
Also, another question. Do you work in the brothel?
Say no.
It's the Shadow Clutches, or the Shadow Clan's
The Shadow Guard's
Shadow Guard.
headquarters.
I got Clutch stuck in my head.
Fuck it. On
It's their headquarters.
occasion. Not that I necessarily give it up, though.
What pluses do
I
you
said, what
get?
capacity do you work in the brothel at?
You could work the books, you could be a performer.
You could
Which would be an
you
info
could
broker.
be just a server. You could just do drinks.
Hell, you could be a bouncer!
Hey, that's what I was gonna say. You could be a bouncer even.
Fuck it, let's do that.
Bouncer.
Child gets brought in for his first time to a brothel, so not a child, just turning an adult. Ooh, Daddy, I want to ride that one! Me too, son, but that's a bouncer!
That costs
The thing is, the punches wouldn't hurt very much, just be probably a lot of them really quick.
Alright, so you guys are getting ready to head out. With your little meeting. Did you find a miniature set?
For I was going to use her,
Okay, we can do that.
because I don't have really any other options.
Until we can get one actually for her.
Yes.
I'll have you go through my miniatures later.
Candy.
Alright, I need her then.
So do I.
Her for what?
You're still playing her though, because you got her personality, not me.
Yeah, I know. She's a
So as you guys are finishing up your discussion,
Is she popping into town? Just her by herself, or did she bring her two vassals?
our two vassals.
I'm gonna finish your bow here in a minute, but this shit's going down.
Who is it?
He's building a weapon.
Oh! I'm building his equipment. Vassal number 1.
Is that one of the Shadow Clutch, or is that?
So, Sarah, you never answered my question.
What?
Color dragons.
I thought I said yeah.
I gotta remember, vassal number 1 is actually a
You have to talk.
It could be the heirloom.
That's fine. I don't think it's that expensive an item anyway. Though.
Vassal number 1. Pass that down.
Bitch, you ugly.
Her two vassals are the brother and the 2 brothers. Vassal number 2, because the other one is large.
Bitch, you ugly too.
Be careful with him.
They're not
One
supposed
of
to
the
be.
wings actually comes off.
They're not supposed to be pretty looking.
Transport.
The one vassal's scarier than the other, but the one is technically a cleric.
Who dat?
Hmm?
Who dat?
Do what?
Okay, all of a sudden, as you guys are discussing your final plans,
Alright, so it's also
you hear
we're gonna
a
move out.
huge rip where the basically security of the town is breached, and 3 beings appear.
You would
Middle
see,
one, you would see her, not that ugly thing there. Her, and 2 ugly brutes on either side of her.
the one would be dressed in clerical garbs, being the one in the red, and he does have red wings and horns like that. The other would be more armored. The only thing he doesn't have armored is his face, and it looks very ruggish, very brutish.
She starts talking.
What do you say?
So, I heard you guys are looking for me.
Who are
Okay.
you?
Darian, I'd like to point out, is literally frozen like, shit!
Mother of the Shadow.
As Darian, this big dragon, kind of gets up.
Who is that?
Hi, sis!
Oh God, that's your sister.
It would be rude if I didn't give introduction, but this is the leader of the Shadow Clutch.
It's probably warm by now.
Drink.
Queen. Thank you. Not leader.
More specifically, Rose Cypher.
And I hear that you all have been looking for me. Hi. I'm your sister from another mother.
Bully.
Is this where we start fighting?
Who are you?
No, there's no fighting here. Me? I am. I think Mason might shut his drawers here because I think I picked that name for her. I am. I know this one. Hold on.
Call it the Black Bible.
I am. I am Kiranai.
Oh.
I almost thought I named her Isabel. I am Kiranai, the Shadow Clutch Queen, not leader. Queen.
And why are you here?
What do?
I wanted to see who was looking for me. Why you all have such a problem with me? I only want dead.
And it would have been the scrying that keyed her in on it.
Yeah. You guys were getting nosy. So I came to teach you all a lesson.
And it was also the scrying that allowed her into the town.
And I came with my two brothers. Dirium, you remember them.
Who's your brothers?
They're my older brothers, and they can beat me up.
At least you're honest.
The clerical one, has his arms folded over him. Please, we're not here to fight you necessarily, as much as teach you a lesson. And the one in the armor just
Tell me how it
hurt
hurts.
him.
I'll let you know in a minute.
Where'd you find it?
So okay.
What kind of lesson do you tend to teach us?
It kind of hurts.
Zach, you might get it in a minute anyway. It's not a twist.
Yeah,
Twist and shout. At this point, wouldn't Shadow Guard be showing up?
They would be.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
But you remember they were staying toward the outskirts of town to give them guys privacy for their discussion, so it's taking them a little bit of time to
Arrive.
arrive.
Other question.
No.
Wouldn't Lance be like right on scene?
Yeah,
iffy.
Lance would pop up.
It's almost too much.
No, Lance wouldn't pop up.
I can't taste any of the alcohol.
That's all I can taste.
Why wouldn't?
That's why it's really hard for me to.
The reason that he wouldn't pop up is because Kira and I has something on her that allows people not to
That's not too
teleport
bad.
to her,
No.
including dungeon lords in
I
their
sort
own
of just said
dungeons.
that.
So in other words, Lance is getting this huge alarm going off in his head, and he's going, "Why
And
can't I teleport there?
well,
I gotta
the
run."
nerds are working on clearing the hole to send her back out of
They're
the
sitting there
town
like, oh.
because their shrine opened up the gate.
And Zeph is, and
Lyra.
Zyra would also be working really hard on that. So the only person that's really heading this way at fast pace would probably be Zafner.
It would be most all of the town guard too. because they are notified with the alarm.
But you also got to
On the
remember
breach.
Zafner's extremely fucking fast.
Yeah.
So Zafner's already. Oh, I said fucking. I said it twice. Now I got to put it in the swear jar.
Yes! 2 more quarters into the jar.
Zafner would be like there.
Kaya will add it to her count.
So we're literally starting a swear jar.
I need.
We talked about it. Kaya went through and watched the videos, and she tallied everybody's.
Are you serious?
I need Zafner on the.
How many was I?
Zafner's which one? I don't know.
The one behind the big silver dragon. That one.
Kiddo must have been bored if she went and did that.
Zafner. Okay. What in the literal hell is going on?
So as she's getting that, they're starting to realize they're done with their introductions pretty much. They're going to go back. But as they leave,
By the way, those.
they leave behind a gift.
I don't trust it.
It's a boat. I'll open it.
Disable magic device. Open lock.
That's what I was gonna do.
Zafner's going to state to the townsfolk, don't touch it. I got this. Zafner's gonna check it out.
I was gonna.
By the way, Sarah, I'm surprised you refused to drink the lemonades that were in there.
Sis, you gotta remember.
She's been upstairs in her room most of the time
Sis.
trying to get her room cleaned.
You gotta
before she went to
remember.
her dad's.
I don't die.
Fair enough.
I didn't know whose they were for sure, otherwise I would
So whatever's in that chest, if it's bad,
I
it ain't
wasn't
gonna
for
kill
sure whose
me.
they were, though. I didn't want to just.
Zafner's gonna check to see if it's locked.
It's a minute.
Nom, nom, nom,
That's a 23 to see if it's locked.
You just made the check.
Woo!
It is locked.
Zafner's gonna pick the lock.
That's gonna be
That's a 19.
no. Still locked.
That's a 30.
Magic device.
Way to go, Skill Monkey! That's one of my shadow
As
guards!
it clicks,
Zafner
make a
will.
reflex.
I was gonna say, Zafner will tell her to walk away and then.
Make a reflex. The one that got the lock.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Evasion. To help it all.
Make a reflex.
29.
Zafner. Right?
Yeah.
Was there. So that one would have been in front. Did anybody else move?
Nope. Darren's gonna let his brother
What
do
would you
his
make?
thing.
29.
As a burst of flames comes out of it, you jump to the side. Make a reflex.
Zafner sitting there. Oh! Fire!
He's off to the side. It's a straight. It's not a cone. It's just a
Surprised you
straight.
didn't let her do what she wanted. Grab.
If you're going to try to grab it, reflex.
No.
9.
Her.
Mhm.
To Zafner.
Oh. It was the time period the wizards got the gate and pulled.
Oh, gotcha. This isn't.
Huh.
Gotcha.
9.
As you get hit in the back with the burst of flames, you have a cloak on.
Yeah.
Your cloak catches fire.
Well, obviously I take it off.
Your warlock is hopping around, taking his cloak off, stomping out the flames.
Is your guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Darren's gonna take the cloak. Well, it's not on fire anymore. For the record. Ow.
It's going to take.
Going to pass it to Zeph. Zeph will cast Mend on it. And Zeph will pass it back to you.
It took 8 damage.
Ouch.
The cloak?
The cloak did. Because
Oh.
it hit your cloak it was pretty much the distance it was meant. The full burst only went to about here.
But I
You
cast-
got hit with the little
But
bits.
I cast it.
Are we still wrong?
I could do a sewing check if I didn't have
You
that.
guys are in town too, so it's easy to fix
Right.
it.
It's just a normal
Okay.
cloak.
So then you get the lock off.
That was just a lock!
That was the lock. When he opened it, that click was the flame.
Saffron's gonna shove you out of the way. Let me get this. Open.
I'm already to the side.
I know.
But you're
So to push you further.
Shouldn't we know better than this and not open this?
Darian looks at you. No, it's Zafner. Don't worry. He'll be fine.
He's already dead.
Shh, don't tell everybody.
Spoiler alert. That kind of makes me feel nice. 5 minutes into the campaign, I did something kind of useful.
Kinda.
I don't know, I might like being a skill junkie.
Again, skill junkies are actually really decent with that. Well, freaking, well, I didn't make it, and Zafner's supposed to be the skill junkie. 30.
You what?
Damn, like,
I rolled a
I knew I hired you for a reason.
like I got a 15 in that particular skill, and I rolled a 15 on the die.
You would also get a set of armor for joining his crew, which I will have to give you in a moment. I'm still working on your goddamn bow.
You're getting them boo! Hectic terms! I say I figured you would
Ow.
build that equipment out. Oh, and if possible,
Who opened it?
Zafner.
Zafner opened it.
Oh, I unlocked it. Never mind.
I'm kind of using your shit already.
But if anything, too, I would like to have a melee weapon for those encounters,
You'll get one.
and to help negate the low strength. Hopefully, one that has a high crit range.
You get a katana right off the bat for the Shadow Guard.
Don't need an exotic weapon for good use.
Not unless you're in the Shadow Guard.
In it, you find an elixir, a feather token, and a necklace.
Can I appraise the potion and necklace?
I was going to say, I'll let Sis appraise these. This is more her specialty. Zafner just looks and goes up. Nothing interesting.
Okay, go
Just
ahead
give
and
one.
appraise.
Can't give one of them.
Let's do the
call.
potion. Is a 21.
An
Detect evil in
elixir
the
of
potion.
truth.
The elixir of truth.
I was going to say, detect evil in the potion. The potion's evil. Here, Paladin, drink this.
And on the necklace.
You can go through my personal hell.
Shit.
I played a lawful good character. He touched
It's a pretty
The book
necklace.
It's shiny.
the Book of Wild Darkness and turned chaotic evil.
I have no idea what the necklace is.
I felt so bad I kept trying to repent, but I didn't care at some point. I will appraise.
Oh, we had a fun. I could take a 20.
24 on an appraise.
On the token or the necklace?
Zephany
The
got
necklace.
The necklace?
21.
Necklace of fireballs. 4.
If you want to do the token.
The fireballs are level 4.
Yeah, 21 on the token.
Feather token. Anchor.
Anchor.
You want to repeat that?
Anchor.
It is a feather token
Feather token.
that anchors. What in the bizarre world shit is this? Okay.
As in, like, the spell anchor, dimensional anchor, or...
Yeah.
Dirt ass thing.
Here, hold this feather.
By the way, Lance is probably going to be showing up like, what on earth?
What the fuck, dude? What fuck?
What the hell
So
happened?
you guys taking the treasures out then?
Zafner.
I
Anything
ain't
happened to the
touching it.
chest?
The It's still there.
Can we move it?
You can move it.
Cool.
That doesn't make any sense. Why did you show up? Tell us to teach you for a lesson. Leave us a chest that's trapped with items in it that aren't.
Speaking of the chest being trapped, my trap sets have gone off.
Ooh.
Trap
that works.
sense does
Bonus to your reflex saving
Yeah.
traps.
it adds a 1 to your reflex.
Okay, what about trap finding?
That lets you find traps. Should have done that first.
First time
I
playing
think
a
don't
rogue.
it add a plus when you're searching?
He's allowed to mulligan. He's allowed to mulligan.
It lets you find non-magical traps that have a DC over 20.
Yeah. Non-magical traps.
Typically, if the DC is over 20, you can't find it with a search unless you're a rogue.
Magical traps too, but they're
So
higher
who's
DC.
writing down the treasures? Or who's taking the treasures for the trip?
I ain't taking any of it.
I think we should leave them here.
The rogue's gonna.
Well, you are the rogue.
I think we should leave them here, but
I'm pretty sure we can trust you with all of our treasures.
Yes. Necklace of fireballs, level 4.
Which that would have 7 charges.
What was the other one?
The feather token,
You got that one.
which is anchor, and an elixir of truth.
why would she leave us this stuff? Oh, by the way, the children stopped by to say hi.
Which kids?
Shadow Clutch.
Jaren looks over. Sis was here. So how are they doing?
Don't want to kill you.
Still hate you.
Same old day.
It's because I still hate you. Want to kill you. Yeah, pretty much. Darian would look at them. Intelligence of
3.
17 intelligent check. What would be the motive behind my sister doing this? Giving us gifts. Especially knowing that I came from the Shadow Clutch and knowing that this bitch.
You're suspecting a ruse.
Gotcha. So, we might not want to keep those items. We might want to give them to the college so they can dismantle them and see what the hell's going on.
Let's give them to a Forsaker.
Huh?
Let's just give them to a Forsaker.
The
Adam!
items are not evil. He did check that.
I need Zyra here to check on the items to see if these items are going to allow these people to pop back into this frickin' town.
And she will run a what's the skill? I'm thinking. A spellcraft.
Yep.
What you trying to do?
Like 45?
Oh.
The items are not.
Oh, cool.
I thought he just failed. I'm like, ha!
That's why I was burying his shit in the pants like, oh my god.
Oh, we don't know if he actually failed or not.
Huh?
We don't know if he actually failed or not.
Hey, can I have an Avarice?
Might not have just gotten high enough.
Avarice. Think Dark Souls.
It doesn't help me.
The triple shot crossbow.
Oh.
Oh, the Avalon.
Avalon, that's what it is.
There is a right before a
Okay.
crossbow here. Don't worry.
So the party has the items. Lance visited. Zyra checked the items. Here, the party member name was here. Zafner. What's Zafner doing?
He will probably.
Can we put him in the chest and see what happens?
put the items back in the chest?
No, put Zafra on the chest, see what happens.
I'd rather not be teleported away from my home in case that happens.
Let's go to order to check.
I'll do it.
I was gonna say,
Are you big enough?
Zyril,
to
check
fall
the chest. That's higher than the last roll.
The chest has a spell on it.
What to do?
Spies. It allows them to scry past the barrier without missing.
Well done! I'm gonna go ahead and destroy that bitch.
Guys, we're leaving it alone. I almost got away with that.
Zecca.
And would have got away with it too if it wasn't for your meddling kids and your celestial.
So she was hoping you guys would focus on the items and not the chest.
So how pissed is she?
She wouldn't be pissed. She'd be impressed. That's what she would be.
I got priority push the villain.
And she would have known who made the suggestion too. Until her chest blew up.
So, now that we got that out of the way, we still want to continue this journey?
Yeah, though she knows we're going to be coming now.
Like she didn't already before.
Evil villain drops in an item, expects not to be fallen.
Maybe we should take an army or two with us.
You know what?
So maybe we should take an army or two with us just in case.
Ask Dad if we can. Dad.
And leave the town undefended?
Zafner. Okay, one, we have the Shadow Guard.
Please, Dad, can I have my
Two, we have a militia that was personally trained. I'm pretty sure that we can... You know what? I have a better idea. Zafner's gonna go to one of the scrying orbs. I need to call up my mother-in-law. You got nothing to do with me, you don't need...
Take her a little bit.
That's cool!
After his mother-in-law?
They have multiple wives.
That wouldn't be after his mother-in-law. That would be his
You know what?
stepmother.
Well, close enough.
Stepmother, you know what I mean.
Unless he was doing some pretty weird shit with his siblings.
Ew. Gross.
Well, I am undead, and to be fair, she's been inside me a couple times.
What?
Okay.
We were learning undead anatomy!
It's the same as living.
Darren's in there. Still not helping your case, bro.
It's the same as living anatomy.
Fucked up.
There's no change.
So you guys gonna head out.
Yes.
Yep. I'm heading out. What?
So you're traveling on the main road toward Dragonport. Which
We
is,
see
if
bumpers in
I
the
remember
distance?
right, huh?
You see bumpers in the distance?
They're all good around the town.
Yeah, especially
about
when the
a day's
first time I met
travel.
Lance.
Yeah, it was a couple times. They had to actually attack the town before they decided to become our friends.
They did. I was talking about the first time that we met him.
About midday on the trail, you guys are stopping for lunch.
We get lunch.
Taking a break there.
Are you kidding? Zephanie's with us, dude. You know she can
I
cook.
believe somebody else has culinary also.
Me.
Oh no.
Oh, no, it does! He's just not with us.
So
I
you guys
just
are
thought
sitting
of
around the
cooking.
campfire. Anybody keeping an eye on the surroundings?
Naturally.
With
my garbage spot.
Alright. So those keeping an eye on the outside of camp, I need to know what direction you're looking and your spot.
North.
So,
So, damn it. West.
Your
East.
trail runs east to west.
I'll take east.
And then I'll do
Because
west.
Dragonport is
west.
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 is west of town.
Do you want to cross
So who's looking which way?
Bobo.
Bobo.
You're looking south in the forest.
Don't you dare.
North.
Go back.
You're going north into
No,
the other
not
side of the
that.
forest.
That's what I was gonna go for.
Frolic said west.
Furlong's looking west.
I have dark vision too.
Whatever direction hasn't been picked.
All of them's been picked.
Look up.
Really? I was gonna say, really? Darren's looking up.
Fine.
Zara's going. Zephanie's going to look down.
And everybody listens.
Yeah.
So, 11 spot.
21
That's
spot.
There it is.
North.
29 north.
30,
21.
30 and 18 spot lesson. West.
24, 19.
Listen, I can't hear.
Looking up, my spot is 21. And my listen
You
is.
see some birdies flying over here.
Oh boy, boy. My listen's a 23. I hear birdies above us.
You guys hear a noise
Dog.
in the forest. Furlong sees
I'm sorry. I just see us
a
look.
horse running by
Horse!
and a what looks like a druid running after him on the trail, going through
Yeah, he'll be fine.
the path and into the upper woods.
So they just.
They ran, and you see shots going, and
You guys know how you get pissed off?
them
Like-
going,
Like
and
bows or.
bows, just like they have. And the girl running is actually kind of gaining on the horse.
So they're
Well, she's
attacking
fast.
them. They're attacking one another.
Is this in our land?
This is on the path to Dragonport.
We should probably investigate what the hell is going on.
I was just about to
How
say
fast are they moving?
I'm sorry, but
I was just saying, you know how to piss off a DM?
A run
Completely ignore the NPC.
I was going to say
which
when I was
would put
looking up.
them-
I got a 21 on spot. You see birdie. I got a 23 on listen. Chirp, 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 chirp. Oh, I like those. I hear birds. Chirp, 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 chirp. Kill them all.
Okay, Durian.
What kind of birds are those?
That's the travel
You catch one, I catch the other.
They're running
Um,
pretty fast.
We
How
can
fast?
fly.
Pretty fast.
You
Running,
handle the lady, because she'll probably be afraid of me. I'll go get the horse.
they're going
Is it just a horse or is there a man on the horse?
probably about 60.
Yes.
60.
Is it a man horse?
So if I drop. Wait, would the
That's
tiger
our
be
car.
able to drop down to all fours and use that as kind of a.
Technically, yes.
I'll do that.
I also fly 80, so.
Okay.
That
And
that
they have
for me
a
would move
lead.
160.
They have a decent lead, too, because it takes you guys a little bit to react.
Say, dropping to all fours and running, that would be what, 4 times? Or 6 times?
2
or
times.
whatever?
You gotta remember you're running through forest also.
If he's running, it'll be 2 times and then 4
I got this. Darren's gonna grab you. We're gonna fly. When I get a clear, I'm just gonna drop you.
We're not even.
Like fucking release torpedo.
Well, I got
Okay.
numb. I can hit the
So you're flying, keeping an eye on them.
Yep.
As you're coming in,
Ready to fucking launch the tiger torpedo.
you see him enter a cave.
Oh, damn it.
Zach,
Where did they
grab a
go?
black hole arrow.
No.
I'm chasing after
You
them.
talk to her. You talk to
Can I
her.
have one black hole arrow
I can't catch
for
them.
right now? Let's say fucking launch it at the front of the
We're
cave.
chasing people to cave, we're following them.
You guys are a little bit further behind, keeping an eye on your flyers to know what direction to go. On your flyer.
One of our flyers.
Yeah, he's
Oh, you can
flirting.
fly behind too, which then you can keep an eye so the rest can.
Zep's sitting there like,
Daylight, like a flashing.
So the wagon and stuff would be at camp. You guys are following.
I'm sorry, team. I screwed up.
You suck.
I sent Darian, who can fly at 80 feet per movement. I should have sent Zeph, who can move 180. Zeph, I got this. I think the druid would immediately shit her pants seeing this creature. Alright, run past. It's like,
Receiving
go on horseback. You should really slow down. Do you know how fast you're going? Are you keeping pace?
on the Donovan. Can we see it do it again?
Just like that furry comic with the cheetah chasing down the.
I can see how fast
I
you're
was
going.
gonna say chasing down the deer. Do you know how fast you're going? I couldn't possibly be going over 50. You're doing 70. I can see your speedometer right now. Anyway.
So are you guys waiting at the cave entrance for the rest of your party?
That's up to you two. You gotta remember, guys, they have Zap, so they're never gonna die.
We don't have stuff, so we will die.
Pshaw. I took a hit from Hono. I still lived afterwards.
Oh, because they
I
do.
didn't.
Shut up.
19 hide. I wish this fucking.
While we're discussing this as siblings, the target's like,
Oh, your sibling?
19 hide
You're
and
the Celestial from-
32 silently.
well, that's right.
You're going in?
I'm like, slowly creep into the cave. Slowly.
Without the rest of them?
I still see you as a sibling, so fuck you.
Well, I also do have the dark vision
You've never met
and
until
low
2 days
light,
ago.
so I'm going just far enough to where my eyes can adjust to see further down.
Damn it, Corey. We just met you.
So you're in the cave. Everybody else is outside.
Just
Okay,
tell me what
so real
you're-
quick question. Who can't see in the dark?
I can.
You see in the dark?
You have a +5 Elven double bow.
Yes, I think I was
Oh, what the
going
fuck is that?
Okay, cool. I don't have to.
It's a double
Use
bow.
my-
It's a bow that
my
allows you to
damage.
shoot twice. And with your many shot, you get to shoot 4 times, but unfortunately you have 1 extra shot, which only lets you get 3 shots.
Okay, so
Both are
assuming 3 of us are going to start walking into the
What's
cave,
the
right?
range?
So the Elven double bow is 90 foot. Crits on 18 to 20. Times 3.
Walking into the cave, are we?
Walked into
Yes.
the cave.
Well, we're walking behind her. She's stealthing into the cave. It does 1d8.
She's stealthing, we're sticking like sore thumbs.
That's why we're walking behind her. They'll hear us coming. They won't notice her.
Good.
On the weapon, you have
You got
force.
him who's giant, me who's gold, decked in gold.
What the fuck does force do?
All your shots do force damage.
Oh, instead of normal damage?
Correct. Goodbye, LDR.
Shield.
Everybody's caught up then.
Mm-hmm. Sarah, you're leaning again.
Shut up.
You're not the one that's going to...
Exactly!
It also has Fierce Bane.
Fierce Bane.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck me.
I would like to point out one of these days she is going to get fed up and I will owe her $300. I already
She's
know.
probably like, I'm tired of the joke.
I need con money.
Which Fierce Bane? Or no, which,
Then I
Which
might have
Bane
Christine
is
mad at me.
You get to pick. Anytime.
I can
Good thing,
change
Zach,
it?
I might have Christine mad at me.
Just ask her for... Okay, Christine wouldn't be pissed.
Christine would
honestly.
love picks.
Christine would be more pissed that I'm losing the $300.
Okay,
Says
so
maybe
as
the
you
ability was a
approach, go
spoon.
in the cave.
It says, synergy pre-ability was attuned. Don't I have to pick it beforehand?
Before you shoot, yes.
Oh, before I shoot, but I can change it.
Yes.
So you enter in. As
Okay.
your eyes adjust, you see this large open room.
How tall?
It's about 12 foot.
Energy surge.
And it looks to not be natural.
Oh, I don't see a trap. Feel a trap coming on.
Uh-oh.
Do you have traps?
Speaking of which, does
Uh-oh.
the trap sense go off?
Uh-oh. I flubbed up.
Are you supposed to have a huge?
Mm-hmm. I'm crouching right now because I'm 27
Did
feet.
you use the red one?
This guy?
Yeah.
I can.
I think it might be
Replace
what
it.
you used.
Yeah, I'm like.
So what do you do?
I walk forward 30 feet. Because I can.
Stephanie's gonna keep her eye on everybody of her team.
I'll look around and see if I can't see anything. 8 spot.
The room's empty.
Can I detect any magic?
I was just about to do that.
Anything invisible?
Would a 17 search find any traps or whatnot?
You also have calling on your weapon.
We looked around the center of the room.
Which is energy surge.
Huh?
Dude.
Never looked around the center of the room.
You're gonna go back to the center of the room?
Something really fucking.
Do I see any farther down that tunnel?
You would see. What's your
And you have
Exit
weakening.
from dark side.
60?
Weakening. Weakening?
No.
When
You see
score
that
a critical hit with a weakening weapon, the
It's
target
you just kind of see
takes
that
a
the tunnel
minus
goes
4
on.
penalty to its strength score for 10 minutes.
It's just at right here.
Whenever
It's
you
just
hit
about
with it.
your line of sight.
Whenever you crit. Doesn't stack. But still, royal will fuck you up type of thing.
So, no, see anything? Or we're the only one moving up?
I'm gonna keep moving
That's
on.
another one you can change, and you have to call it when you use it. But
Anybody else moving?
Dirium will move 80. Yeah, I'll do a double move 80 feet.
What's your line of sight?
60 feet dark vision.
I'm assuming mine's probably 60 foot as well, so you can move me up next to him as well. I'll double move myself.
And you also have dark vision, so. Keep me 5 feet behind the person behind at the keep me, 5 feet behind whoever's at the back.
Okay.
Because that's what I do.
Okay.
What's my limit?
Oh yeah.
No, I'm not the crazy one.
Oh, that's right.
But I'm still chaotic fun. I'm gonna pet my sister on the back of the head and cast light.
My hair's glowing.
Well, you don't see it. It's just like.
I wonder why the room would get brighter.
Yeah.
Adorable.
Shake the bed. It's just like.
He just sloshes. Cats are liquid.
Gonna move up with them.
It's
You
up
know,
to evil
sis,
robot.
you're awful bright.
Thank you. I studied.
If only the triplets were here.
A 19 on the search down the hallway.
Are you walking further down?
Well, I'm looking.
With the light
You
up.
don't see nothing.
No, like, obvious traps or...
You to actually search, you would actually have to walk it.
Yeah, nay.
Go for it.
Yeah.
So are we assuming this is a trap?
Right at the
Bro.
entrance, then I'll search that 5 foot
Everything's a fucking
spot.
trap.
If not,
Trap
then
you
I'll
again.
move forward.
Only when you touch
I'll
them.
search in 5 foot increments.
Oh,
Crystal
No.
ball.
I remember hearing stories about a goblin underground nursery that the old people used to raid every once in a while.
old people. Crazy talk.
Laminated serrated.
There's no such thing as old people.
You blew me up. I've got my sword and shield gone too.
Okay.
What do, besides the bend, do I see anything else?
Nope.
It's a plus 4 weapon.
Though you still notice again, it all looks
Unnatural.
unnatural. It looks hand carved.
I'll move.
God damn it, Evan, we need a door!
I'll move just up to the corner and peek around it.
Here or here?
Up to the corner, not in the hallway.
Okay.
Oh, oh, up north we go.
Then that's a 19 spot around said corner.
I don't have to work Monday.
Neither do I.
I got a short
Same. I
hair.
start
I still
Tuesday.
have to work tomorrow, 2 to 11.
You look down and you see the hallway kind of end, and you see a wall a little bit
Does the
farther
corridor
down from
get shorter?
it. It stays the 12 foot.
So I can. Although fitting in, there's going to.
So I can obviously see there's a dead end of some sort. Whether or not it's an intersection, which way it goes, I cannot tell.
Right.
Okay.
I'll keep following.
You're blocking up the hallway.
You fat bastard.
Well, there goes our retreat.
No magic. No magic.
Zach, remind me later of the guardsman joke.
24, knowledge of engineering. Anything off about the walls other than they're hand carved? No doors, nothing seems out of sight.
Nope.
Do I have to stroke my guitar really hard to make a distorting noise that might disrupt magic?
No magic was sensed.
Okay.
Do it anyway.
I could, but watch, we'll go through here. I should have done it. It'd be mean. Anyhow,
Anyway.
Zeph is going to politely put her hand on her sister's ass and push her forward. Hey, just kick me.
A little harder.
Too hard!
Just right.
See the tiger look back?
Can't see past him.
You're one of those girls.
I think I should venture around that corner.
I feel like Darian, all you see is just his head and like the scrunch of his body.
If
What
you
do
don't
you
want
see?
to, I will.
What's your tiger eye see?
That's it. I
Hate you.
technically I don't have armor yet right now.
I am the tiger.
I'll do it.
Dum, dum, dum.
I'll say Zach's building my gear right now. So
What are we doing?
So what you're saying is you have the most powerful armor of all, invisible armor that makes you immortal.
No.
I'll have Ragos' arm tattoo on
Oh
it.
god.
Go
If
around
we-
the corner.
If we need someone
You
around the
want around
corner,
Yeah.
I want
You're
to since
staying
I'm
on
the
the sword.
actual.
They're gonna say forget you and walk around you.
I didn't think you wanted to go ahead because of their armor. So
What do I see down
What do you
this
mean, do I want to be
You see
this hallway
Yes, I do.
into
Yes, key on
darkness?
and energy?
I kind of signaling you to stand behind me as I continue forward slowly. So I kind of signal you to stay behind me.
This is the part I need the book for.
Whatever. Okay. Any magic?
Trust me. You want me in front of you, Paladin.
Meaty paladin.
Yeah, you want him. No, you can trust him behind you.
In front of you,
do
or-
anything nefarious to you.
I'll move up as well.
It's Hono, you gotta be careful
How
who's
far?
behind you.
Again, searching. Well, going past
Yeah, I
them,
gotta
but again,
roll some
searching in the
so-
5-foot increments up until the corner.
Remember the first time Crystal's character got introduced to the campaign with Hono?
Oh no!
Hono, yes!
It was just because I couldn't
Hear
see you, but I could hear you.
Is
I hear you flirting.
Huh?
Oh
Oh, yes. Oh, baby, what are you doing in this part of the forest?
That's just wrong. God damn it, guys. I really should have gotten this
Oh
fucking
no!
solid
All these are illegal.
ones. 15 listen. See if anything's actually going
The only
on
thing
in
you
room.
hear is the noises from the
clink.
dragon stuck in the hallway, kind of
And then,
inching forward
and then
behind.
a 28th spot.
The clink, clink, clink of the paladin.
We should keep moving forward.
Cast force.
Since you're forcing me to stay behind.
19 to
On the
20.
far wall,
Takes that to
you see
17
some
to
writing
20.
and a
Double that, so.
weird, like,
No,
indent.
no.
Is the room otherwise empty?
Yes,
You'll walk up there next time.
Yes. on this part of the wall.
I'm following.
18, 20, 18, 17, 16, 15, 15 to 20.
I'll walk into the room and then do a search for
And you need the feet.
hidden shit.
So I can see the writing on the wall.
Okay. You
Yeah.
crit on,
Can I make it out?
22 for hidden
you
shit.
crit on 15 to 20.
For the guitar.
No.
It's too far away to read it.
Sorry, I was
Sorry?
answering his.
Oh, hidden shit.
Actually,
And you have a times 4.
is it etched in or is it written on the wall?
It's
What was the
etched.
thing for
Okay,
the
I was
feet?
say, through the wall, we can't see it.
It's etched. It's a little bit shallow, and a couple of spots look a little bit worn, so you can see it's writing, but from that distance you can't quite make out what it says.
The room otherwise empty.
The room is otherwise empty.
Can I just
I'm gonna
take that
go
on my
see what
phone?
it says.
Same here.
Could. We could
Have you,
double the threshold, so-
Approached the room
It'd be
yet,
16 to 20 then.
Dirium?
Huh?
Have you approached the room? Are you going in? As they're looking at the
Of course
writing?
I'm going in.
I'm pretty sure you going inside me with written in hand.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
please.
Durium's not the sleep around type. Although
The farm girl
apparently he got this. I was gonna say, although apparently he impregnated this farm girl. But he's not the sleep around type.
No, what
Neither's Orin, but Orin's currently showing a
Okay.
succubus
No.
around her new quarters in the
Zach,
Black Swamp.
Is it in some
the
kind of
farm
other
girl
language?
knows how to milk the
Yes.
livestock
Well,
without waking them.
I have
Is it
Elven,
Elven?
She did that to him.
Elven and
Thank
Celestial.
you for that.
You have.
Elvin Salon and Tehran.
Sure.
And remember, that's a +4 weapon. And it does 1d8 damage.
Neither of you can quite make out what the writing says.
What does the indent look like beneath it?
It's kind of like a circle.
Congratulations, you have crit build check.
Like an explosive?
It looks like it might move.
Stephanie,
I still need to do
could you come up here and read something?
Could I please what?
Come up here and read something.
Certainly. Going to like go up to Dirium, move his calves to the side, and
You entered the room, so
have that whole
you don't have
fluffer.
to. You don't have to. You entered the
Oh,
room.
gotcha. Is it magical?
No.
I'll read the first word. Or is it just one word?
No, it's a little bit of writing.
To kill
I'll
somebody.
read the first word.
We don't know what the
What
language
language is she got?
Ooh. Lady. Common, draconic, elven, sylvan, aquan, celestial, gnome, orc, giant, dwarven.
It's in Dwarven.
Can't do that with the shirt. The shirt's too soft material. That's why working out in the shirt's a bitch. Because when you're walking and you're doing the whole movement thing, it's just like, oh, it's like, stop
Oh
it.
yeah, I remember pointing
Anyhow.
that out.
Yeah, shirts like that too.
The mechanical gears can only be undone by telling the truth.
I'm wearing Lay's underwear.
truth of what?
I'm wearing men's underwear.
I sometimes don't feel like I'm as good as I should be. I really hate
Is
that one.
anybody doing anything else?
I was gonna say that's what Zach does.
I'll take
Brianna walks up. I'm wearing ladies'
25,
underwear.
decipher script.
Brianna walks up. I'm wearing men's underwear.
What does it mean?
The cipher script would not tell you that.
The other guy walks up. I'm just the sweet prince.
I'm gonna put my hand in the circle. See,
I'd like to point out-
You're gonna touch the. It kind of goes in a little bit. You hear a lot of grinding, and then you hear a large crash
Oh,
coming
sorry.
from the direction you guys.
I'm gonna guess that was a door.
I'm gonna guess that was a cave-in.
I'll walk back out as far as I can to see what the hell happened.
You see your entrance blocked. Well, you'd have to come up more, but you see
Fucking
your entrance
called
blocked.
Into the big room, or
You
at
no
the
longer
end?
see the light from the outside.
Yeah, we only see Sis being really bright.
I'm Jesus. Walk back.
So telling the truth will unlock the years.
You done fucked up. You blocked her entrance.
You go make a new one.
You don't know that.
We were chasing after a druid and a guy on horseback?
We need more to go by.
That's why I did decipher script. But obviously this is going to be an intelligence check, so...
What was it again?
Zeph's going to go ahead and daydream with that.
Only the truth will reverse the gears.
I'll reverse the years.
Truth of why?
What's on the other wall? Nothing.
Let's just think of quit rolling on its fucking side.
Did we take the items with us?
Yes.
Who's got a truth serum?
I got all of it.
Pour a little bit of the truth serum over the words.
Either that or
Do it.
would a disabled device do anything?
You hear the grinding and the inscription, the circle coming back.
Zeph sits there. Damn. Oh, we're playing the points game? Damn it.
I took the stuff. Do I get a point?
She looks over at you. Damn.
I was the one that suggested we check the chest to make sure it wasn't trapped. It was trapped.
Damn, sitting here. Fuck, everybody gets a fucking point with me.
Okay, so all that accomplished, so it seems, was absolutely nothing.
You said to push the button back out?
Ah!
And you hear the grinding again.
Go back and see if the door's open.
You see the light.
Okay.
Ooh. No. I bet we're not where we entered.
Oh, spoiler alert.
Go check outside, Paladin.
That's all I'm going to start heading back out.
Maybe a fail
I
spot.
might as well tag
Sure.
along.
Well, let's say if nothing else opens, then chances that would be our only way back out anyway.
So does everything look different out there? No! Then get back in here, we'll press the button again, shake the crystal ball and see where we go.
You see magic around the doorway.
The exit?
Yeah.
Can I...
It's like
would
Hell's
that be
Door.
spellcraft or Arcana?
Spellcraft.
Spellcraft.
Oh boy, I get to do something.
Oh, right, I was looking up here on the... I'm sitting here like I'm supposed to be doing something right now. What's it?
25.
Feeding your own hand.
You can't quite fully tell, but it kind of feels like a portal.
Joke's on you, I'm an athlete.
I think there might maybe be a portal up ahead. Maybe.
Who's got the token of anchoring? Question, is anchoring an area effect or is it on a particular person?
Yeah, it's a token, so it'd be for a particular person.
So one person holds the token and goes through kind of thing?
Yep.
What was the other item?
Fireball necklace! That one I remember. So who wants to hold it and walk through the portal?
So I'll take the token and walk through the portal.
I'm trying to think if the portal will work as a teleport.
Wait a minute.
Well,
Double
technically,
check what the anchoring.
that's what I'm doing, but
Can two people hold? Can everybody have like one finger on it?
I think it's a little too small for that.
Well, maybe for his fat fingers.
not fingers, the claws.
I don't mean to be a big guy.
The mother's fault.
A big bone, damn it.
You waved my mother out of this. She was a rapist. Which is actually very true.
Forms of movement barred by a dimensional anchor include astral projection, blink, dimensional door, ethel jaunt, ethelness, gate, maze, plane shift, shadow walk, teleport, and similar spell-like or psionic abilities. They also prevent the use of the gate or teleportation circle for the duration of the spell. Pretty much any teleportation. Any interdimensional teleportation movement. But DM rule overrides.
Yeah, I'm thinking portal's
What if you-
going to be a lot stronger. It's not going to work on this one.
So the walkthrough.
Darian pushes them back. Make sure that nothing bad happens to the party.
How do you walk through?
Bye!
Like somewhere completely different than when we came in?
You're in another room.
Called it.
Oh God, not this again. We're all gonna get put in our own rooms.
Can he speak back through the portal? Has he tried?
When he looks back, it's a wall.
Hand on the wall.
Bitch.
Solid.
Real fake doors.
Darian will grab her, place his tail around her. You, up on my back.
Okay.
Grab Zeph. We're all going together. We're all attached. Chunk, 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 chunk.
Did you run over your celestial?
Chunk spine. Huh, the ground here's pretty soft.
My wing.
Oh. I just see the celestial under my foot, wings slightly twitching, like, ow!
So we didn't go.
Yeah,
Get the fuck off of me.
So we didn't.
No,
go
bad
to a
Sarah.
different room.
We can teleport to two
Pass
different
that
rows.
sick, please.
I mean, you can get separated.
Your armor will have calm on.
He's not attacking you? Oh shit. That he's not attacking you?
No, they're not.
So you are now in what looks like a 12 by 12 room.
So which means
With
he's really squished in there.
12 by 12.
12 foot by 12 foot.
Actually, I gotta go increment of 5.
That'd be 60 by
15 by 15.
60. In that case, that'd be
Oh no, that's too.
15 by 15 is 75 by 75.
That'd be too small for that. Sorry, I'm thinking.
What's the square footage you're looking for?
30. Sorry. 30 by 30.
So 30 feet by 30 feet, or 30 squares by 30
30, 30 feet by 30 feet. And there is a door on either side of you.
I get the token back to you, by the way.
Okay. Traps on any other doors?
I don't know. Are there?
Is the door evil?
No, the door's not evil. You do
Evil!
not sense no evil coming from the door. It just kind
You
of
said trap sense gives the plus whatever.
Don't give yourself
the
a weird
ability
laugh.
is to,
Trap sense is the plus to your
reflex.
Relax against
Yeah.
traps. It's just search.
just to search.
Uh-huh.
27.
What's the door made out of?
You have plus
I don't know. Can you tell?
I don't know, my calls now.
4 black mithril breastplate.
Is it like a stone, wood, paper mache?
It looks like it's.
Yeah, paper mache. Or rabbits.
Nice. Oh, please.
Plus 4 would make your armor bonus of 9. You only get 5 of your dex bonus, sadly. You whore. Dude! If I gave you anything else, you'd be losing.
That's
I'd actually fucking mathematically do this. Because it's like, if I give him the thistle down patted, he'll get his dex bonus, but he'll be wasting 2 points that he could get more dex bonus. And it's like, and he'd only be getting a plus 1 from the armor if I made it a plus 4. Actually.
So there's a
You'd
door on
still
the
be
other side.
making more with
Door
that
on either side.
because you're getting a 9
This wall
plus
back here is where you.
5. You'd be
Do I
getting an 8
smell any
plus.
tasty magic?
An 8
The
plus
whole
what?
place.
Delicious.
Beautiful.
Still
Smell it.
be,
I got
9
that.
total versus 14.
Oh, we got time on it.
It's magic, but it's
It'd be a 13 because it'd be a plus 4.
residual magic.
So you could be getting a 13 over a 14.
If it
So
was
you're
magic,
technically
it's
1
gonna
point
be
higher
bad.
with this one.
It's just kind of, yeah.
So the armor bonus itself is 9.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go up to that door
Max
right
dex
there.
mod,
This
my
door?
natural
Yes.
armor, my deflection bonus.
Does
for-
the door have a handle on it?
Yes.
Is the door locked?
Remember, the dex
Have you
is the
tried?
only thing. Your deflection bonus is based off your charisma modifier.
I'm going to try the door.
You want to try the door?
The door.
You get a shock.
Hey,
Shot.
Just a small shock.
It tickles.
How much?
No damage.
I was
Just
gonna say,
kind
can I
of
have can I have
Just
a
kind of a shock.
electrical
Sis,
resistance?
the door is kinky. Press your chest up against it.
I'm just holding the door. Yeah, it feels fine to me. I don't feel anything.
It's
It's a
just the
32.
initial when you touch it. Kind of like a little bit stronger than a static shock,
You're
but
at Zeph's
a shock.
AC.
Electrical resistance.
That's actually really good.
and you still feel it.
Durian's
Ah.
AC is 33.
how much
Ah.
health is that?
So,
Now,
Door is
Claire,
enchanted.
81. And I haven't even leveled
touch the
up
door on the handle. Anyone got thick gloves? Something insulated?
I've got a soft glove.
Something insulated.
Has an extremely high constitution modifier.
My hand in my feathers.
Now that I've finished his gear,
Okay. The door I'm standing in front of, touch the handle, it gives you a small shot.
Before we continue, real quick, do we want to take a break
I'm okay with that.
before we get further in?
Anybody want
The customary break.
Yeah.
Now that we're actually ready to start
Anybody
going.
want to run to McDonald's?
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
I thank you for the offer, though. I'm also broke, so
I've got money.